Hello, welcome to part 2 of my Sephora sale recommendations for the Beauty Insider event of spring 2021. Today I'm going to be talking about makeup. I love makeup. I am an enthusiast of makeup, but I'm not like a makeup artist. I can't explain to you all of like the details of things. So I'm just going to tell you what a product is and why I think it's really good. So yeah, that's your disclaimer that I'm absolutely not a makeup expert. But also, again, I always say just because I love these things doesn't mean you'll love these things, blah, blah, blah. You know the drill. I know you do. Okay, I'm just gonna jump in. The first thing is this Good Apple Skin Perfecting Foundation Balm from KVD Beauty, KVD I don't know their name right now. I know it's got a KVD in it. So I had to mention this first because it's probably the most overhyped product in the universe right now. So I bought this because I have a lot of like discoloration on my face. I have acne, scars, and hyperpigmentation, etc. So I like things with high coverage, but I've really leaned into the opposite direction from wearing high coverage foundation because I find that it makes me look older, and I'm not the youngest I've ever been anymore. So I just kind of try to emphasize the positives instead of using things that I know I feel make me look worse. I don't want to say worse because, it is what it is, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to use products that I feel make me look the best that I can. So I love the idea of high coverage products, but I typically just don't love them because I feel like they accentuate things about me that I don't love, or throughout the day they settle and make me look just older than I am. So I wanted to try this because it just looked amazing on everyone. And I was like, maybe this will work, maybe it won't. I had really low expectations. I thought I was going to return it for sure, but it's honestly really nice. It applies really smoothly. It's really easy to apply. I like to apply it with a brush and then kind of blend it out with a sponge, just gently get that like flawless airbrushed finish. And throughout the day, I really do find that one, it does not settle in like my fine lines. And two, it honestly gives like a radiance, like it gives radiant vibes. In the beginning, like when you first apply it, I don't feel like it's super radiant. I don't feel like it's matte. I feel like it's quite natural, but throughout the day, it just gets a little radiance, which I like personally as someone who has skin that's kind of combo with the majority of it being dry, right? So I like this. This gets a thumbs up from me. I've actually worn it a lot recently. I mean, you can see it really doesn't look it on screen, but I've definitely put a dent into it. I like it. I'm shocked. I'm actually really shocked that I like this, but I do. Next is the Rare Beauty Liquid Luminizer. This is in the shade Enlighten, which I love. I know I've talked about this before, but this is incredible. I am not a highlighter person. I'm just not, especially not powder highlighters. I don't like them. I don't know what it is about them. Maybe I just don't know how to use them properly, but this one is foolproof. It's liquid. You just apply it wherever you want to be highlighted, and then you blend it out with a sponge or a brush, and it's so natural, but it gives like a beautiful radiance to those areas, and I'm obsessed with it. This shade, they have many different shades. This is not the only one. It's perfect for my skin tone. I just think that it's great. It's so easy to use, and it's so beautiful. This is like summer vibes in a bottle. I can't wait for warmer weather so that I can, bronze it up and add this as a highlight. I'm so excited. Next is eyeshadow. So this palette in particular I do love, but this is mostly just my inclusion for Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes. Natasha Denona makes amazing eyeshadow, but they are super expensive, so I prefer to buy them when they're on sale because obviously. This is the mini gold palette, but I also love their Biba palette a whole lot. I have their Safari palette. I have several of these little mini palettes, which I think these are the best bang for your buck. I think they're like $25. So in the sale, you'd get a discount on that. But eyeshadows last forever. I love this colorway. It's got some like greens and golds. I'm just obsessed with it. I think that it's beautiful. But Natasha Denona eyeshadows just in general are very good. Like they're pigmented, but they're blendable. They're really high quality, but they're approachable. I don't feel like they're super intimidating. I feel like they're easy to work with no matter your level of expertise with eyeshadow. And like most of their palettes have colorways that are quite versatile. So you could make a bunch of different looks with this eyeshadow palette. Just this one in particular, like you've got this camel sort of brown, which is a great crease color, or an olive all over wash of color. You've got this khaki green color, which again, crease or all over wash of color. You can definitely use both of those colors to like chisel out the eye area. You've got this gold for a really beautiful shimmer for something more glam. You've got these two darker shades, which can definitely be used to smoke out the lash line or give more drama. It's just an approachable, wearable, versatile palette. You could definitely do day looks and night looks with just this palette. Highly recommend. Another eyeshadow brand that I absolutely love but really struggle to purchase when they're not on sale is Viseart. So this is their Petite Pro one. I don't know if this is available anymore, but this is my favorite one from them because it is so neutral, but so versatile. So it's got the shimmers for some glamour. It's got the mattes for, you know, wearable neutrals, but also like some darker shades to smoke things out, give some drama. Viseart shadows are probably the best shadows I've ever used in my life because they are so blendable. Like you place them, you blend them. It's so easy to use these. The packaging's nice. They're just extremely high quality. They are very expensive. Again, I recommend the petite palettes because they are more on the affordable side. They're a lot more accessible for a lot more people. And beyond that, like the pan sizes are generous. I mean, unless you only have one eyeshadow palette and you only use that one eyeshadow palette every single day, like it's almost impossible to get through eyeshadow. So yeah, like I have had absolutely no qualms with just using the petite versions personally. Next is the Merit Beauty cheek color. I don't know what like the technical name of this is, but this is in the shade Raspberry Beret, and it is a cream cheek product. So it's dirty and disgusting because I do use it and I do love it. But these are just so natural. So if you're someone that really loves a really dramatic cheek, if you're really into really pigmented, really just in your face blush, this probably won't be for you. If you're someone that just likes a really nice flush on the cheeks, these are so beautiful. They're like balms almost. I don't know how to explain them. They're just really lightweight. They have definitely lower coverage, lower pigmentation than a lot of cream blushes, but I love them because the subtlety is just so beautiful. They're just so easy to work with. I'm obsessed. Another Merit Beauty product is their mascara. These are definitely my top two products from them. I love actually most of Merit's offerings, so if you're into the vibe of their brand, I definitely recommend them because I've just enjoyed pretty much everything I've tried from them, and I'm pretty sure I've tried every product. But the mascara is one of my favorites, hands down. This mascara is not what I'm wearing today, so do not judge based on what I'm wearing today. I actually don't like my mascara today. It is a newer one to me, and I'm just not a fan. But anyway, this one, it's natural, but it's also like wispy and gives you a bit of fluff and a little touch of like drama, but it's not super dramatic. I don't know how to explain it. It's really nice. I never knew that this type of mascara could exist because I'm so used to them either being like total flops or just like extra dramatic, but this is like a perfect in between. It's a perfect daily driver, and I love it. It's really easy to use. I like to use 2 coats, and it just gives me fluffy, wispy, slightly dramatic, but still natural lashes. I love it. I wear this pretty much all of the time. If you go to my Instagram page, probably like the last at least 5 selfies on my page, I'm wearing this. So if you want to see it in action, I should have worn it today, but I didn't because I had a new mascara that I wanted to try, and it was not good. Another mascara I am obsessed with is the Bare Minerals Strengthen Length. So this one is particularly interesting because of the wand. It's like a paddle brush. It's probably got hair in it because my mascaras constantly have hair all over them. I can't really tell you why. I love this though. It does wonders at separating the lashes, and it really can be made to be super natural or dramatic. I love this mascara. I was super shocked that I love this mascara. I don't know why. I think it's just because I'm picky about mascara, but this really does a lot for me. And it's also infused with like ingredients that are supposed to help your lashes retain fullness and get longer and stronger, etc. I don't use the same mascara every single day. So honestly, full transparency, I can't tell you if it does that because I don't use it every single day. But I love the effect of it. It's so easy to use. You don't have to do the whole wiggle thing. I still do because I'm like conditioned to do that, but it just coats the lashes so easily. This is the quickest mascara I own. It's the easiest for me to apply just because of the nature of what it is. I'm obsessed. Next is the brow gel version of the Strength and Length mascara. So this is the Bare Minerals Strength and Length Serum Infused Brow Gel, and this is in the shade Coffee. I wear this every single day. I'm wearing it today. Sometimes I wear it over a brow pencil. I am wearing it over a brow pencil today, but most days, on my weekdays, on my work days, I just wear this. It is pigmented enough to fill in gaps. It has that same paddle brush, so I just use the back side, the flat side, to kind of apply product, and then especially to sparser areas. And then I use the brush side to just integrate it all into the brows and create, you know, brow-like strokes, etc. So I love this. This is 100% my favorite brow gel of all time. Now, it doesn't have like the fibers or whatever, you know, that some brow gels have that give you like extra stuff. I don't know. But I love it. I think it's great. It has great hold. It doesn't like migrate throughout the day. It doesn't bleed onto my skin or anything like that. And it's pretty waterproof. I mean, it's not marketed that way, but like I've been rained on and it hasn't, you know, dripped on my face. So I actually am obsessed with this. And I have the clear version that I use around my hairline to just kind of tame my hairline, because I do have a lot of like little tiny hairs up here that tend to stick down. So I do that on the daily too. So I love this. Oh, and again, it has those same ingredients infused into it to promote growth and fullness, etc. Next is the Rare Beauty Concealer. I am almost done with this. I need a new one. I love this concealer. So it is kind of medium full coverage. It has great coverage if you're into good coverage. It is really creamy. It is not matte, but it's not super radiant. It's very like natural looking. It wears so well. I wear this under my eyes almost every single day, and I can use it for other areas of my face as well. I love a concealer that can work under the eyes as well as the rest of the face. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm very picky about what I put under my eyes because I feel like my under eyes look older than the rest of me. So I need something that's not gonna crease, that's not gonna, you know, settle into lines and pores and blah, blah, blah. So I love this for that, but it also has good enough coverage to where I can use it on my hyperpigmentation, my scars, etc. And it's just a lovely finish, a beautiful product, and it wears really well throughout the day. Another concealer that I've been loving is the Marc Jacobs Extra Shot. So I will say about this that this smells like lavender, I think, which I detest the scent of lavender. So it's amazing that I'm willing to put this on my face. It doesn't have such a strong scent that it's overpowering or it lingers. I would have issues with that because I literally can't stand the scent of lavender. But this just has excellent coverage and it looks really nice on the skin. When I first got this, while I was applying it, I felt like it looked awful. And then after it settles, not even a few hours, like 10 minutes, it looked great. And so at first I was like, I'm gonna return this because it looks awful when I'm applying it. But as it wears, it looks really nice and it wears really well throughout the day. I'm wearing this like on my under eye triangles. I don't know what else to call that, like the triangle area under my eyes today. And I love it. This is supposed to have like caffeine or something in it to wake up the skin and depuff and whatever. I don't see those benefits personally, but this is a great concealer. Another concealer, this is the last concealer I promise, that I am absolutely loving is the Bare Minerals Original Liquid Mineral Concealer. This might be my favorite concealer of all time. This is just so nice. It has really good coverage and it retains that coverage. Like when you blend it out, it doesn't just completely wash away. It's got a natural finish, maybe a slight little bit of radiance, little bit of dew, but not like greasy, oily, you know. I feel like most people can appreciate the finish of this, but it is not extra matte if that's what you're into. Nothing I talk about it is extra matte, just in case you wondered. But this just wears really nicely. It has great coverage. It looks great on the skin, and I love it. Bare Minerals bronzers. These are blush bronzer hybrids, which is very interesting. I think it's like the first product like that, but I tend to apply my blush and my bronzer in like the same general vicinity. So when I heard about these, I was like, huh. But this Kiss of Pink shade is the one that I love, and it is so good. It's amazing for like lazy days when I want to look put together, but I don't want to put in the effort to do all the different steps. So this is literally just blush and bronzer all in one. I put it on a brush, I, you know, swirl it where I would bronzer and blush, and it's good to go. The finish is really lovely. It does have sort of like a shimmeriness to it because bronzer is shimmery typically, and it's just a lovely, lovely, lovely product. I really enjoy the finish and the way that it looks on the skin. Supergoop shimmer shades are one of my all-time favorites. This is a new one that I just opened. This is the shade Golden Hour. So this is just a really basic cream shadow. They don't have a ton of shades, but if you like cream eyeshadows, especially if you like a little shimmer, these are amazing. I love these for warmer weather. They're just so nice for an overall bronzed look. You just give a little hint of pigment and shimmer on your lids. These don't crease. They're really, really, really pretty. I've loved them since they came out. Whether that's been years, I'm not sure, but I've literally had them since they came out. First Light is my favorite. It's the lightest shade. They're beautiful. Bare Minerals Mineralist Lipstick in the shade Wisdom. So I actually love all of their Mineralist lipsticks. Like their shade range, they have a ton. But this shade is, it's one that I've recently discovered and I've fallen in love with it. So I like to dab this in the center of my lips and then kind of blot it out for like a wash of color on the lips. This formula is just so comfortable, easy to wear, really, really beautiful. And if you're into like cream lipsticks at all, you should definitely give the Minerals line a shot because it's just lovely. Another Bare Minerals lip product is their new Mineralist Lip Gloss Balms, which I'm wearing this one today. It's the shade Ingenuity. So this is like a lip gloss balm hybrid. So it has those nourishing, hydrating benefits of a balm, but like the glossiness of a lip gloss. And I think they are so beautiful. And they're literally the most comfortable pigmented lip product I've ever used in my life. Like it has longevity, whereas other lip balm hybrids, like they just don't. Like they wear well, they look nice, but they only wear well for like an hour and a half. This one actually wears well for a long time. Unless you're like eating and drinking, this will wear off. It is not like a matte lipstick where it dries down and all of that stuff. But this is so nice. It's literally my favorite not lip balm lip product at the moment. Extra shout out to the Liss Beauty, what are these called? Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blushes. This is in the shade Self Love. I forgot to include it in my video originally because it was at the bottom of my drawer and I just looked over it, so I'm sorry for that. But I do love these cream blushes. They are super pigmented but really easy to work with, so they're approachable. I think that pretty much anyone can use and like them. If you like cream blushes, I feel like these are like a must try for sure. Okay, so there you have it. Those are all of my current favorite makeup products offered at Sephora. I am obsessed with all of them. I'm sorry if I said that I'm obsessed or I'm in love or these are awesome or whatever a bazillion times. I mean, I don't know why they would have made it into this video if I didn't have those feelings about them. But anyway, I would love to hear what some of your favorite makeup products are. I would really love to pick up some makeup products from them during the sale because I just feel like I haven't been, you know, as into the makeup game recently, and I'd like to get a little bit more into it. I'd like to try some newer stuff. So let me know what your favorite things are, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.